Good morning, Jamaica, and good morning to the people of Western Hanover. Before I delve into the issues surrounding Spark, I want to bring to their attention the deplorable conditions of the roads in Western Hanover. Daily, persons are complaining. I speak of the mother who told me just yesterday that she had to make a choice between driving her car to drop her child to school versus putting the child on a bike because her car cannot pass it. I want to talk about the breakaways, the numerous breakaways in Western Hanover that's causing quite a few issues. The breakaway in Kingsale going to Dias. That breakaway has been there for several years. And what you find is that members from the NWA, they visit. They come with you, they visit. I've been on more than one visit to the particular location. The breakaway is getting worse. And so it's an exercise in futility because nothing happens. I want to talk about the breakaway that's in Grange. This has been there for over a year. It has been reported. The NWA again visits. But what happens? While we wait, there's a young child that fell over in this breakaway. There's a man coming from work that his car went over. While we wait, there's a mother that's traversing, a pregnant mother that's traversing on a road and who was in distress. She went into labor and lost her child. A journey that would have taken 15 minutes to get to the hospital was over an hour and a half. These are the real issues that are existing on the ground in Western Hanover. Why wait? Why wait until a mother has lost her child to fix a breakaway? Why wait until a motorist falls over a breakaway? We need the government to act now and to fix these breakaways that are happening. As it relates to Spark, there are numerous concerns. I hear my colleague from Westmoreland mentioned a few, but I want to raise some serious concerns regarding the delay and slow pace as it relates to Spark program. Over in Western Hanover, we were told that there were 10 routes that were listed. To date, only 2 have started. I want to find out what are the timelines relating to this. When will they be completed? We're also concerned about the poor communication as it relates to the contractors, when they're coming in, when they're starting, who do they tell? There is a very weak communication as it relates to the agencies, the contractors, the MPs, the constituents. What you're finding happening is that the contractors come in, they start the work, they leave, nobody knows, the workers know. The MPs don't know. I make reference to East Hanover. MP Perkins is not here today, but over in Top Hill, contractors turned up, equipments were there, but what happened? They moved the equipment without notice. Now the residents are concerned. They're blaming the MP, that the MP moved the equipment and the work is not starting, but the MP knows nothing about it. Over in Rugland, they started the road. The contractors opted and just moved. It was after intervention that I'm told that yes, they are coming back. But this disregard for the residents, the constituents, when they start, it is too much and there needs to be intervention. Further, as it relates to challenges being encountered by the contractors. Contractors are out there fixing the roads, and what happens is that there is a damaged pipeline that delays the process. There's no communication between the contractor and the agencies. So the water is there wasting, the contractor is delayed in fixing. Further, in Hanover, in Western Hanover, there's a problem with water shortage. So over in Malcolm Heights, the contractor work is delayed because there's no water. And it goes on. There's also the question of changes in Spark. The program appears to be rigid and does not allow for changes based on practical realities and urgent community needs. Even where logical adjustments are suggested, it does not happen. Let's take the example of East Avenue in Lucy. Everybody knows when you're passing through Lucy Town, there are significant delays. It's worst when the rain falls. You're stuck in that traffic for over 4 or 5 hours. The suggestion was made to fix the corridor from East Avenue running into Cemetery Road. This road connects to Malcolm Heights that they've already started fixing. Now, this is practical. This is a solution to the town of Lucy that is always, there's a backup of traffic. This is the only alternate route when there is a backup in the town of Lucy and there are delays. However, what we've been told, that it's set, it can't change. They've already assessed it. Now, I raise the concerns. Why is it so rigid? Why is it that the previous MP was allowed to choose roads or make changes? Why is it those changes cannot be done by us as MPs? It's practical. It's realistic. It's an alternate solution. Yes, we have heard about the bypass, that there will be a bypass to Lucy, but we heard about it in 2016. And if Spark is not sparking, when will we get that bypass? So in the meantime, why not fix the alternate route, which is East Avenue to Cemetery Road? It's on the list of 10. Why not? There are questions about prioritizing. How do you prioritize and assess roads that you start fix within the 10? I want to ask the minister, how will they deal with this issue? There are roads that are being prioritized that they're low in population versus roads that are traversed regularly and used by a wider number of persons. I'm told that the total constituency budget under the program is approximately 297 million. The estimated cost for the selected roads is approximately 292 million. So I ask, roads that are being prioritized under Spark with low population size and usage, why not look at roads that are alternate routes and are better value in terms of money and costs? There's also the concern about roads shifted, or it's a question whether or not these roads are shifted. I want to use the example of Q from Great River Bridge to Q. We're told that it is under Spark 7 or 8. Now, I'm not sure if we're at work order 2 or 3, but it's supposed to be under work order 7 or 8. Why not prioritize that road versus a road where there's a community or persons, the population size is very small? I speak of Chigwell over in East Hanover, where persons are literally moving out of the community because of the flooding. Why spend the money on that road instead of looking at the road from Great River to Q? This road requires rehabilitation. A mere patching will not suffice. It requires rehabilitation. And so I ask, and I'm seeking clarification, whether that road has been removed from Spark and whether this temporary patching is in lieu of that road being fixed on the Spark. The people of Western Hanover and Hanover deserves better. The people want to know. We want better coordination between the agencies. We want better communication with the MPs. We want better. Spark was supposed to be the solution, but Spark is not sparking. The people of Western Hanover want to know, why wait? Why wait? Thank you, Jamaica.